Let me see if I got this right. While I was in penguin slippers walking around a pool with a cigar in one hand and a hot dog in another, enjoying the festivities and relaxing, there were several people fixating on a TikTok live stream where Jeff Metcalf, the father of the now dead Austin Metcalf, was talking to people, being cordial with people who were sending condolences, answering questions for some reason, and once he met somebody hostile enough, he spouted the N-word.
The Real, do you have a question or comment, Jeff?
Yeah, Jeff Metcalf, you're a racist ass prick.
Fuck you, fucking whore loving bitch.
Yeah, you heard that for yourself, just me.
And as it's gone on, because this happened on Wednesday night, people have created think piece after think piece about how, see, those Metcalf boys are racist. See, this is why black people need to stay away from white people. See, this is why this was justified because of a hostile parent teaching hostile kids.
And there the fuck it is, folks. There the fuck it is. I've been saying this from day one. Jeff Metcalf, Austin Metcalf's dad, was in a live yesterday, got in the box, and was answering questions. I don't know if that's the only live he was in. I don't know if he was in more boxes, in more lives. I don't know. All I know is he was in at least one of them, and there's clips of it. You can search everything. The proof is there. People were saying that we're watching the live or that we're in the boxes when Jeff was there and watching this entire interaction happen and hearing what was going on. They said that they observed him mainly talking about Carmelo over his son. Telling. And this is also a huge prime example of those videos I made about white people taking accountability. Jeff is literally a prime example. Especially racist white people. Which brings me to this. Jeff Metcalf called a black man in this live, well in the box, the hard ER. Called him a racial slur. I was right from day fucking one. I was right. He is racist as hell. And I know his family is racist as hell. So it is still very much a possibility that Austin definitely called Carmelo the N-word. I believe he did. So for all those people that said, oh, you guys are always saying it has to be the race card, he didn't say that. None of you were there, so you wouldn't know whether he did or didn't. Now, if he didn't call him the N-word, great. I'll own that I was wrong.
No, you
but right
won't.
now, I still am 110% believing he did. Especially now that his daddy-o just sealed the deal and proved that they are racist as hell. At least he is. But I'm gonna assume, because usually if the dad is, or the dad and mom, the kids are too. They brainwash them. I literally have been saying from day one, they look racist as hell. Especially the dad.
So do you.
And he proved it. All on his own. The racists usually out themselves all the time. Good job, Jeffy Pooh. Good job.
And the whole time that's going on, you got other people saying it's clearly AI. You could tell it's AI. They don't really give you any evidence to prove that it's AI. And they sit there and say, that's not the same voice. That's not the same this. And that's not the same that. And as all these people are doing this weird song and dance, I'm sitting back in this chair and I'm seeing it and I'm watching it all. And I'm thinking to myself, and I say, self, this is what it means to have a bunch of motherfuckers bored about nothing. Because what does this do for anybody on the side of people who want Austin Metcalf to get justice? What does this do? Nothing. Because this ain't gonna get brought up in court as any type of evidence. And for you people that are on Carmelo Anthony's side, this don't do shit for you either. And listen, I'm a African American and I'm supposed to hate when people hurl slurs. This is my thing though. I know when a slur gets hurled at me, I know somebody just wants me to react. They want me to hop, skip, and jump and do something bombastic. But I ain't got the energy for it no more. My arthritis is showing. My back hurts and my hip don't dip like it used to. So I just sit there and I say, okay, but guess what? Here's the caveat. If you hurl a slur, then you touch me, we gonna have to study if God is real or not, because that's the moment everything gonna click for somebody. But when you have people that fixated on something, thinking that that's gonna be the smoking gun to prove innocence for somebody, I have to remind y'all, this is in the first degree of murder. This dude gotta go to court and try to prove self-defense. And you know what's not going to help? You know what's not going to be a leg up? You know what's not even going to derail that for him? A clip of a grieving father hurling a slur. I'm sorry, it's just not gonna go like that. You can have your conversations about people not being fair and people treating people like shit and people not being kind to one another.
Jeff Metcalf is a racist. Everybody coming to my page saying that's AI. No, it's not. I was on that live. I've been on lives with Jeff. And this is the shit that he does. I knew eventually he was going to do that. So this girl, just me, just you, just who, just Coon? Yeah, you. They was eating your ass up in the comments last night like they were supposed to. Because you was at an all-time high, grifting, talking about give you a galaxy or some coins, like the Toad on Mario Brothers, for somebody could come crash out on you. Yeah, you need to be ashamed of yourself, because ain't that level right there. Never seen it before in my life. Never seen it before. And I'm 50 years old. I also have never been triggered enough to call a white person a racist slur. So for you to sit up and make these excuses, oh, he was triggered, she called him a racist. Nah, baby, ain't no excuse in the world to call somebody the hard ER, a H, and then a B. And a B lover. It was when he said the lover part, that lets you know he don't like black men. And every time he see a black man with a white woman, that's what he calls her, an in lover. An in lover. So that's what his boys raised in the house hearing all the time. That anybody that loves us is an in lover. An in lover. Okay? You don't even love your own people, girl. Because there's no way after hearing that, you should have hopped your ass up on the live last night and tried to explain away that. Nope. You should have simply said, I can't take ownership of somebody else's words. And I don't condone that type of behavior. And left it alone. And went to the next subject. But no, you want to get paid off of this. You want to get paid off of that boy's death. And Carmelo sitting up here and his life being ruined over this. You are a piece of work. A piece of work. And I hope you lose every follower you have. I hope you lose every follower that you have. And by the looks of it in the comments, oh yeah, you did. You took a heavy hit last night. Because it's one thing to be a black Republican, black Trump supporter, because I'm all that. But it's another thing to be untrustworthy and not have any integrity. And baby, you lack it. You lack it. So I don't know what's going on in your personal life, but you probably should get that together and get up off the internet.
None of that shit's gonna matter in the courtroom. You know why? Because they're gonna worry about witness testimony. They're gonna worry about police reports. They're gonna worry about video evidence, whether if it's substantial or a waste of fucking time. They're going to worry about the things that are important. Not a fucking Escalade, not transporting from one house to another house, to this house, to that house, to motherfuckers in a Trump bus, to motherfuckers lying about substances on the ground. It's all going to be about the important things. And the amount of y'all with nothing else to talk about who are fixated that hard on this, I'm gonna feel so sad for you, but I'm also gonna laugh my fucking ass off when this ends. And for like the 9th fucking time, is gonna end like this. If you get your way, whether if it's Team Austin Metcalf or Team Carmelo, you just gonna take it and run for the hills. You won't ask any questions. You got your way, guilty, not guilty, you gonna run for the hills. But if you don't get your way, remember, I said this, and when we get to that point, you're going to see it from people. If you don't see it on your own, don't worry. I'm gonna show you when the time comes. You either gonna get the courts are woke and they don't care about people who are stabbed, or you're gonna get the courts are racist and this is what happens when black people defend themselves. It's going to be a song and dance that's already been done 50,000 fucking times that has led to no change, no difference, and the cycle repeats itself and we all come back again with new names, new characters. Maybe it's a white person that stabbed a black person in the next one. Maybe it's a black person shooting up a school. We all know it's gonna probably be a white person shooting up a school, and then we're gonna have a conversation about the motherfucker being trans, a Democrat, a conservative, or other shit. You know why? Because any solution does not exist. Trust in humanity will be something none of us ever do. And the fact that people will see me say this, hear what I'm saying, and try to act as if that's not happened before, I'm sorry, But damn, you got to start paying a little bit more attention to how stupid people tend to hold these conversations. Because it's not in good faith. It's not in truth. It's to waste fucking time. All these people who are sitting there clamoring, they were waiting for this because they was running around saying racist family this, racist family that, racist family this, racist family that. They was waiting for shit like this. And my one question to all of y'all, if you are Team Carmelo Anthony and you seen this and you saying, see, this proves something. What does it prove? Because your man still stabbed Buddy. Your man's still got to go to court over this. And I promise you, the first thing out these people's mouth will not be, judge, look at this TikTok. This TikTok proves that we got to deal with racism all the time. And so that leads me to pull out, oh, it wasn't a knife, but it was this mythical thing called a cleat sharpener, by the way. It proves that we should be doing it. No, you fucking morons. No. So I don't know how y'all fixated on this. I don't even know if it's real. Guess what? I don't even fucking care. If it's real, if it's AI, don't matter. It's a waste of fucking time that people was that dedicated to think pieces to hell for nothing because it's not going in the fucking courts. So, again, like I've ended the past 2 videos on this fucking topic, sit back, shut the fuck up, and let these people either prove self-defense or prove Carmelo Anthony just got up and stabbed somebody. And when we get to the end conclusion, I'll be there with the same cadence, with the same tone, because I do enjoy sitting back and watching this show, but I'm pissed off at how many people are trying to hop, skip, and jump to try to add some extra element when it's not even fucking needed. Subscribe to the channel. I will see you all in the next one. How was your 4th of July? Did you all have fun? Did you all have a good day? How many of you got a hot dog or a hamburger or a steak? Let me know, because I like knowing about y'all day, you know? Y'all days interest me sometimes, especially when y'all tell me y'all life on random occasions. But I'm out. Goodbye. Mwah!